First 3 games, do you feel like maybe they humbled your guys a little bit, put them in a good mindset going into a game where they're going to need to fight?
Yeah, I first of all, I think it's, those things can all go different ways. I think I've been doing this a long time. When your opponent plays well against you, you can get frustrated as a coach, but it's way better for you. It's way better for you. So you learn from that. You don't learn from anything when people just lay down and get out of the way. In fact, you develop bad habits. As far as the mindset of our team, I think we get good guys. In fact, I know I purposely tried to bring in, and keep guys that I really think are really nice guys. So, I don't think that's really our issue.
What when you
like if you were asking me what our issue is,
yeah, what is it?
We have to be more physical.
Okay.
We have some guy, and again, that's on me. Like Steve and Brandon off the bench and have to give us physicality. As Book is evolving, the key for us is going to be, can he rebound against San Diego State, against Arizona, protect the rim, and because these games are World War III. College basketball, I watch I watched an NBA game last night. It's like a pickup game. There's not a hard foul in the game. I mean, it's comedy. And then you turn on turn this game on tomorrow night, it would be a bloodbath. I watch, obviously I've reviewed our game with them last year over and over. I mean, there's a reason that they've won. It's just a different animal. So in our starting lineup, like Eric, with his toughness and his body, like he's got to give it to us. So that's my big, Donnie at the highest level now, being strong with the ball, which he did a good job against San Diego State. I reference them because they're the highest level team we've played. The game didn't count, but we'll find out tomorrow night. So when you're playing at the high level, guys, it is college basketball. Physicality is extremely real.
Speaking of Donnie, how is he?
Good. You'll see him out there.
Okay.
One of the players that wasn't on their team when you played them last year was freshman Koa Pete. What have you seen from him?
Well, I've seen him for 4 years, so I've always loved his game. We just had Eric and Tyler, similar type guys that I knew were coming back. Not that we could have got him, but we sure tried a lot harder. Now I don't know if we'd had the money to get him, so that's a whole nother. So we get to that. He's a good kid. He's got great hands. He can really handle the ball. He's crafty. He's got great feel. He's a big time player. But he has been. Like literally, he could have come to college 2 years ago because physically he was ready. He's always been that. He was that size the first time I saw him.
Obviously, you'll need Tyler to score on Friday, but what about defensively and on the glass? What do you need to see out of him in this game?
Tyler tried, playing the 4. He's obviously on the perimeter a lot more, and he's really working hard at it. But I always need him to score. To your point,
right.
I can't score. Like I told Sky at half the other night, he's 0 for 5 with none. I said, well, you want to give me your sneakers, or you want to start playing? At some point, guys, like, what do you practice for? Like all these kids, they play nowadays. It didn't like when I was young. Like these guys are in the gym year round. They're back in every night. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's all that for? A game night? Go get something done, man. Like Tyler's never going to be the most athletic guy out there, but he can give you 15 to 25. I'll take it. But he's trying on the defensive end. It's just he's still going through an adjustment period out there.
Have you had any 40 deflection games in the regular
Oh
season?
yeah, I don't have it in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. We only had one bad game. The opening night was 28.
Okay.
But when you're not pressing and you get 35 or around there or more, it's so good.
Yeah.
Trent was saying that last game that they made 9 of 12 threes in the first half, but they were comfortable shooting in your own gym. How do you make a team uncomfortable?
Well, I would say, look, some of that is, what we say to our team. Uncomfortable teams shoot a low percentage. Comfortable teams shoot a high percentage. That being said, they hit some ridiculous shots, which was good. because it forced us to keep playing. You know, you do this long enough, you realize, like, there's a third of games you're going to shoot below your percentage. A third you're going to shoot your percentage, you know, maybe 20% you'll shoot above it. That's just, you know, that's why in coaching you always say the three-point shot's the great equalizer. Because what goes up must come down, even if it's got bad rotation, even if it's contested. So some of that's good. It's good because, you know, I gave them responsibility for it, but you know, the film don't lie. So you force hard shots, eventually you're going to win. You continue to give up no layups, force hard shots, eventually you're going to win.
So did you feel like you forced hard
Sometimes,
shots?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second game and into a dome. Obviously, last year you won a nice, emotional, high stakes regular season non-conference game. What were your impressions of there? Do you like playing?
Well, the arena's unbelievable. You know, I can't comment on the amenities because all I did was come in through the tunnel and coach. You know,
Locker room.
yeah, obviously everything's awesome down below. From what everybody tells me, it's just, you know, unbelievable place to watch a game. And I wasn't able to get there last spring. So as far as like playoff games or anything for the Clips, so. You know, I will tell you the environment was great. Our fans were packed down. You know, it was packed. We had great environment. So, I think you know, it's clearly a big, maybe the best basketball arena. It was built for basketball in the world. So it's only a few miles away. We might as well try to play there every year. So we're trying to get another one there next year. And they're very accommodating. Their front office, their people are great to us.
What have you seen from Krivas and Awaka?
I mean, they haven't played that much, so, you know, and Krivas was hurt. Look, I know Krivas. He's huge, and he's physical. He's everything you would think a guy from Lithuania would be. Tough as nails, big, strong. I probably couldn't party with Krivas. He's probably I probably couldn't stay with him. No, a lot of respect for him. A lot of respect for him. You know, same thing with Waku, just a big, tough, strong guy. They know who they are, and they bring that to the table, and they're good at it.
What have you seen out of Booker's passing so far?
Book's offense is tremendous. You know, and we got a lot of guys that can get things done offensively on this team. So the more though you incorporate somebody that's close to the rim that can score or pass, it's going to make your offense better. So if you were to say, like, give me an area we could get better, finding Xavier Booker when he's open on the interior, not on the exterior,
Right.
not on the perimeter, when he's open on the interior, finding him. Because if you, like, his touches, his paint touches, we score like 90% of the time. Whether it's him or he hits the pass, you know, like you
Right.
alluded to his passing, or he finishes.
What specifically makes Booker so dangerous in the paint, you think?
Well, he's got 6'11" and he's skilled. I mean, he's a very skilled. You know, most guys his size are choppy offensively. You know, he's skilled offensively. That is his strength. His talent, his ability to pass and shoot. He can go by his man and finish. He's, you know, when it comes to that now, I mean, he can do it. You know, as far as skilled guys you watch that are, you know, offensive players, they can shoot the three, they can pass in the post, they can drive by their man at 6'11". You can count them on one hand in college basketball.
Do you believe in the idea of an early season measuring stick game?
I think, look, you gotta figure out the truth, and you know, your guys got to get the truth. You know, you can only carry a fighter for so long. Eventually, he's got to get in the ring against somebody else that's ranked. I mean, that's the way I look at it. You're not going to know, and then you got to figure out how you handle it, how you react. For us, getting a couple big high major games before the Big Ten is important because we play conference games the first week of December. So you don't want those to be your first test against high major teams when you're playing conference games. So I mean, look, these are games that these guys came to play for. You know, now you're not hanging any banners at either school if you win. It's real early now. It's about when I started, the season started right about now,
Or even
right?
later.
Yeah, you guys remember. I mean, yeah. So, but you know, if you were out here, you might as well, you know, let's figure it out. You know, and then you got time to get better. You know, even if you win, it's still early. Like, you know, you got to be able to assess. Well, we might have won because they had a bad night. They couldn't make a shot. You know, we could get lucky and win. You know, so it's all about trying to evolve as a team. But you got to get in the ring against somebody that can beat you. I mean, that's when you find out who you are. All right, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Thank
coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.